to James Harden in January, who was the last Rocket to score 37-plus points in 3 straight games.
We've got some pretty interesting Rockets to choose from.
Great Rockets to choose from. They started as a franchise in San Diego when they moved to Houston.
They announced that yesterday, 6,600 miles of new rails to focus on Western and Central Extension. How is that going to play into steel demand, copper demand, things like that?
Well, it plays from
Spiked out of bounds in Houston basketball. Raptors have won 6 consecutive games against the Rockets here at the Air Canada Center. The second longest active winning streak at home against an opponent. They've won 10 straight against the Timberwolves. Litt swings it outside. Here's Harden thinking about it. Salmon's got a piece of it. Clock down to 2. Step back. It's a long 2. That's not necessarily part of his game, and that's a good defense right there.
Exactly. You saw DeColo shut down Lynn on the drive, and you see Salmons take the drive away from Harden. That's what the Rockets have. And if they beat the shooting contest, the jump shot, so be it. But the drives to the rim and the paint, that's what's killing the Raptors, and they've done a great job of taking that away, except for that.
Now Parsons in that, I was just going to say, now only 4 points in this quarter in the paint.
And DeMar DeRozan, he's an all-star. And he's one of the guys on this team that has to step up at the defensive end. Even though he's got a lot of pressure at the offensive end, he's got to be there come playoff time at the defensive end.
He's inside now, but he's going to head to the free throw line.
You know what happens in this league? If teams sense any weakness, they're attacking.
5.
They're going to get physical, they're going to attack, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on you. And as a result, that's going to take away from some of the things you can do offensively. So really, really important for DeMar to be part of the equation here at defensive end.
DeRozan at the free throw line and has the Raptors trailed by 5. And the first free throw good. So DeRozan 1 of 3 from the free throw line. DeMar averages 7.9 free throws a game as DeColo is out, Salmon's out, and they both did excellent jobs. Excellent job. 6 points apiece. I should say 6 points for Salmon's, 4 for DeColo. Both have a couple of assists as well.
True.
DeRozan bounces around in
3.
He has 4 points. Vasquez with 9. Leading the way for the Raptors. Raptors down by 3.
5.
By Hansbrough. DeRozan. Excellent job there on that switch.
Well, Hansbrough went straight down, exactly. When Hansbrough stepped up, DeRozan went right to his man, and that's what he's got to do. Otherwise, you've got to protect your bigs. They're helping you. You got to help them.
Lynn. His team up by 3. And DeRozan with a rebound. After 44%. The Knicks helping out the Raptors' cause as they lead by 14 over the Brooklyn Nets. Always time to look at the scoreboard. This time of the year, Novak to Craig. Splash. Novak ties it up. Super Novak.
Always ready to shoot.
Shot doesn't fall. And a foul is going to be charged to Vasquez. One of the other things, too, Leo, no turnovers by the Raptors here in this quarter.
Yeah, the ones that had early in the game really hurt. No, help us get off the ground start. Yeah, they get off and feel good, and the rest of the rhythm, don't feed them.
9 points off of those turnovers in that opening quarter. Novak, one of the best sharpshooters in the NBA. Drills it, ties it at 38 on Vivo Raptors basketball. set, gets around. They walk around and hit the jumper. Oh, man! Beautiful move. With it back here. Tipped. Rudy late shot clock didn't have time for that pass, and they got it away. Shot. Rebound. Shea. Throughout the month of April, the NBA is partnering with Autism Speaks, the world's leading autism science and advocacy organization for the 5th consecutive year, to recognize April as Autism Awareness Month. To learn more, please visit NBAcares.com. That's NBAcares.com. And of course, the Autism Speaks button, the puzzle piece. And what is truly amazing, the average cost to a family, imagine an autistic child, $60,000 a year. And it's something that affects so many people that we all know. And it's a wonderful thing that the NBA is doing. Here's Harden with the three. And Harden out of the timeout, 41-38.
And that, when you're guarding Harden, you got to figure out, okay, well, what are you willing to do about him? And again, if it's a contested three where you're really pressuring him, bothering him, maybe rushing him, that's okay.
Stripped. Here's Lynn out in transition. Caspi. 5:30 remaining here in the first half. Lynn, the three, doesn't go. Caspi gets it to Harden. He's going to crank it up. And DeRozan flies in and handles the rebound. That's his third. He leads the team in rebounding. The Raptors being out of rebounding. By a dozen. Jumper switch. And it's a 1-point game, 41-40.
And as a player, you can always find different ways to get into the game. One, defense. Play great defense. Two, help your team on the glass. Move the basketball. We've seen DeMar DeRozan do that. And then you look for your opportunities offensively as well.
Now on DeMar DeRozan. And that is his second. We'll add a second to the shot clock. Put it at 14, 4:56 remaining here in the first half. Lynn up top. Up to Eunice. Rolling to the bucket. Lynn is going to find Caspi. Up fake now. Puts it on the deck. Spins back. Fading. Shot. Contested shot.
Well, good job by Novak. Took the drive away and then contested the shot and the stop. You know, he's been actually doing a pretty good job defensively. A lot of people criticize his D, but he's been helping his team with that many goals in the second unit.
All right, Ross with the bucket. His first two. Houston 36% here in the quarter. Terrence Ross counted and one. And 6 points now in the paint for the Rockets here in the quarter. And this is why he's so tough. The ability to handle and get in the lane.
And that change direction, hesitates, and explodes when he goes. And he's
1,
got
2,
size.
3.
When you stand next to him, Matt, he's a strong player. And he really loves to get that shoulder body into you when he gets into the paint.
6'5" in his fifth year out of Arizona State, originally selected third overall by Oklahoma City and Hansbrough will leave. Last night in Brooklyn, he was 4 of 10 from the field. 4 of 10, only 40%. 16 of 16 from the free throw line at 26 points. He has 15 here, 5 of 11, 3 of 3. Here's Novak with 2, so he doesn't go. And Valanciunas unable to keep it alive. Harden. And there's a roll. Monte Eunice and a nice roll in the bucket.
Hey, and there's that soft touch. He's a little bit more of a 4 than a 5. Yeah. You know, Jonas Valanciunas is more of a 5 than Monte Eunice. So look at the way he plays. He's very, very fluid. just got to get comfortable in the NBA game.
Without Dwight Howard, of course, he's got to play in that middle there. DeRozan connects. DeRozan with 8. Harden brings it calmly across the timeline. Eyes Ross. Double clumps DeRozan. A step out of Imo to Eunice, and it doesn't go. Ross handles it and gives it now to DeMar. Rockets lead by 2. 3:19 to go. And the foul as DeRozan gets in the lane.
That's what you want right there. You have Harden on you, put that ball on the floor, and I think any one of those opportunities that DeMar DeRozan has to attack Harden, he really has to take advantage of it.
So DeMar heads to the free throw line and an opportunity here to tie the game. Follow out of Raptors and use hashtag RTZ on Twitter to get exclusive content and have a chance at winning great prizes. Raptors have gotten to the line 15 times. They've made Leo just 8. That's 15. The Raptors, an excellent free throw shooting team. They're 6th in the NBA, 78%. They attempt the 8th most free throws in the league. But here tonight, just 53%.
You're right. And we've seen on the occasion they don't knock down the free throws. It ends up biting because it ends up being a close game. You really got to get focused in here and knock those free throws down.
So DeRozan went to the free throw line. The official said no, it should be Valanciunas at the line. So DeRozan now being taken off of the line, and Jonas being put on the stripe. But Jonas,
a big fella, can knock him down.
He can knock him down.
But it still comes down to DeMar attacking because Harden got caught in that screen, and that's where he picked up the foul.
And he makes both. So the free throw attempt by DeMar DeRozan, they just wipe that clean. They take it away. He moves away, and they bring in Jonas. But it's tied at 46. Great cut by Harden. He loses it in the paint. Here's DeRozan now. DeRozan to the trailing Ross. Patterson can't down in the corner. Shot doesn't go. Ashik with a rebound gets it ahead to Parsons.
I tell you, Valanciunas did a great job of rotating over defensively as Harden got the basketball. Harden took his eyes off the ball and looked at Valanciunas, and that caused a turnover.
Tied at 46. Great help that time by Valanciunas up top. But Moti Eunice, you can lose him. And the three-pointer doesn't go, as you mentioned, more of that stretch forward than
he can play that way. It was actually on the floor.
And DeRozan connects.
They're going right now. DeMar's got that feel with his jumper.
DeRozan with 10 points.
Ken McHale wants a timeout. Good timeout by McHale.
I don't see anymore because my mother
on the floor.
here.
DeMar DeRozan